Morning, guys. Sorry, I'm a little late today. I wanted to do it at 6 and it's 6:30, but that's just what happens sometimes. So I apologize, but hopefully you guys can watch this a little bit later if you're already on your way to work or whatever. So day 5, we are well on our way through our Clean Week Challenge, and I hope you guys are finding it informative and helpful, and I would love to hear your comments on it. Quick recap so far, we have talked about, first day we talked about your why and intention, and second we talked about nutrition, then fitness, then community. Okay, now today, sorry, I've got all these things popping up on my computer, and they're distracting me. Oh, and they won't go away. Sorry. Okay, obviously, squirrel. Okay, anyway, so day 5, we've talked about your why, nutrition, fitness, and community. I'm doing my video, sweetie pie. You can come say hi if you want. All of these things, of course, are super important, okay? It's a health and fitness journey. So, of course, your health, your physical health is important, and your intention and your reasons for doing this and your community. All of this is really important for getting you in shape and keeping you on track, okay? But something I've realized and took me a while to come around to is that your mindset, your mental health is just as or even more important than your physical health. And I've actually been posting a bit about my mental health issues over the past few days on my profile. I haven't said too much in here just because, well, I'm not going to repeat everything. But anyone who's been in the community for a little while knows that I do deal with some depression and anxiety, as well as just life. Those of you even who are not dealing with any of those extra issues, everyone has issues, right? We have life, we have children, we have spouses, we have work stresses, we have all kinds of stuff going on in our lives, right? Everyone is busy and everyone has lots of shit going on. So, you know, to be your best self, and which is what this health and fitness journey is really about, not just losing a few pounds, but you feeling good about yourself, you being your best self, feeling confident, feeling strong, liking what you see in the mirror. A lot of that comes from the inside, not just the outside, right? Of course, losing weight will help you like what you see, but we all know there have been times where we've lost weight and then you look and you're still not happy. You've got stretch marks, or you want to lose more weight, or even though you've lost weight, you're not as toned as you want. There's always something else. Now, partly that can help lead us to more goals, right? Like I know for me, I never thought I'd want a 6-pack. I never thought that I would even consider that would be possible. But now that I've lost weight, that's basically my next goal is to lose enough of this that you can actually see the muscles that are forming underneath. It's fantastic to have goals, but it can't all be about the outside. Hi there, who's there? Let's see. Oh, hey Nicole, morning. It has to also be about the inside, okay? So, and I've been learning that more and more recently. What? Nicole's on. She came to watch me, but now she's gone. She probably had to go get ready for work. So, and she's back. Computers. But we can't see her. You just see a picture showing she's there. See? Say hi, Mike. Okay. Sorry, guys. Mike is watching his iPad. He's been doing puzzles, as you'll see in my workout video later. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so mindset. How do we get into the right mindset? It's easy to say, right? Oh, you've got to have the right mindset. We need to work on our insides, not just our outsides. But what exactly does that mean? When I started coaching, yes, sweetie. You're right, there are 2 computers here, the one that does my workouts and this one. Right. Okay. So mindset, it's easy to say, right? We need to get into the right mindset. We need to work on our insides. But what exactly does that mean? And how do you do that, right? It's not so simple, right? I mean, basically, just like working out and having a program to follow, you need to have a program to follow or a workout for your mind. And it took me a long time to come to this. I started my health and fitness journey with my coach, and then I joined as a coach, and people were talking about personal development. And really, honestly, I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh my God, self-help books, woo-woo, all this well, maybe not metaphysical, but all this, stuff. I don't need that shit. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't need that. That stuff doesn't work. It's not for me. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I was full of crap. Okay. Yes, it's for me. Now, personal development, we don't usually call it self-help. Personal development, developing yourself, is, like the name says, personal. Okay. Everyone's got different issues. Everyone has different things they need to work on. So you need to find something that works for you. I've got a list of a ton of different things to help with all different kinds of issues: self-sabotage, emotional eating, self-confidence, all kinds of things. So definitely message me, comment below on what you think is something that would be good for you, and I can throw out some suggestions, okay? But I'm not going to just post a ton of different things because there's so many, okay? But although I may have something I can give you, which is a link to some stuff. But let me know what you're thinking on that. And if you want some, I will definitely share them. But getting back to personal development is that, when I was seeing the gains other people were having, not just their physical gains in terms of, and sometimes losses, muscle gains, weight loss, which I see as gains, as in improvements in their lives. And they also had this amazing positivity and this amazing confidence and self-awareness. And I realized that that's really what I wanted, right? And so I finally came around. I was like, okay, maybe I need to try this stuff. I'll try one book. And I started reading You Are a Badass, which is fantastic. And it probably wasn't quite right for me at the time. I don't know if I was ready for it. So I moved on to some other stuff. Another great one I read is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Great book. So what I really want to say to you is that I really think that regardless of what you think, okay, regardless of whether you're thinking, I don't need that crap, give it a shot. Right? If one of the things you're looking for is to be your better self, not just to lose 5 or 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 pounds, then, a lot of the times what's standing in our way is ourselves, right? We are mostly what is standing in our own way. With regard to improving ourselves, in losing weight. We all have struggles, and I oftentimes have people who come to me and they start and then they stop, and then they start and then they stop. And even they don't start, they get their challenge pack and they get their Shakeology and they get their program and they do 1 or 2 days and that's it. Because you know what? It's not easy. It's not always easy. The workouts it's not about the workouts. It's about changing your life and changing your routine and changing your habits. And those things, in some ways, are very easy because, of course, it's easier to feel good than it is to feel crappy, right? Who wants to feel like shit? But you've been in this place for a long time, probably. And so it's not going to change overnight. You're not going to suddenly have this very good point, Nicole, that if you think you don't need it, good sign you probably do. And so personal development, that is. So it's not easy to change your minds, to change your habits, to change your routine, to change your life, what has been your status quo for so long. And changing your mindset and reading something, or it doesn't have to be a book. I know Nicole and others listen to audiobooks because Nicole drives into work, so she listens to stuff on her way. And it can also be a podcast. It doesn't have to be this big, long, huge 45 chapter book or however many chapters, making that up. But it can be podcasts. There are a ton of great podcasts out there that you can listen to that are free. And they're smaller snippets, right? They're 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. And Oprah has a really great one where she interviews different people, which has actually given me other ideas for books I want to read or listen to. I'm trying my first audiobook. We'll see how that goes. But, and also, sorry, one other thing, so looking at my notes, is that, personal development and reading a book, we're all busy, right? It doesn't mean you have to sit down for an hour and read something, okay? It can be 10 minutes. Yes, Joy Junkie is a fantastic show. Oprah's is great. There's a few others. There's a lot of others. And of course, it depends what you're looking for. There's tons. If you go into the Android store, sorry guys, I don't know what it's called, because I'm an iPhone person, and you do a search, or you go into into iTunes, you can do a search for a subject and all these different things will pop up. Okay. We can also give you some suggestions. Anyway, but there's, you don't have to do an hour. You can do 10 minutes. You can read 10 pages. If you think about it, and this is something, Miracle Morning is something that's on my list, the Miracle Morning. And he did something on, there was a video he did for coaches that I watched. And one of the things he talked about is, if you think about it, if you read 10 pages a day and you multiply that by 365 days a year, or even if you miss a few days, right? That's 3,650, I think my math is right, pages, okay? If you divide that by the approximate 200 pages per book, you've read 18 personal development books a year. Most people don't read anything. They've never read a personal development book in their lives. So reading 10 pages a day, even if you reduce that down and you don't do it every day, although I think every day is a good idea, you've read 10 books over the course of a year. That's fantastic. Those are all things that you have read to help you grow as a person, to help improve your outlook on something, to give you strategies for how to deal with stresses in your life, all different kinds of things, okay? So right now, I've just started an audiobook called Present Over Perfect. And it's about being present in your life, sort of slowing down. And that's something that I've realized I need to do. Slowing down, not having the constant rush, multitasking, which I think many of us, especially women, pride ourselves on. And instead slowing down and really having quality for quality in your life. Game changer. Yes, you mean personal development in general, Nicole? I think that's what you mean, not a specific book. Slowing down and really being present with your kids, being present with your spouse, being present in whatever it is you're doing, being out with your friends or work, whatever. Focus, being more present in everything that you're doing and really getting something out of everything and enjoying, yes, thank you. Being present in everything you do. Okay. So, I think that probably covers it. In terms of personal development. But of course, I want to hear your thoughts and I want to hear your comments and I want to hear your requests or your areas that you think would be good. If you don't want to post it publicly, although this is a private group and totally safe space, but if for some reason you're still a bit shy, feel free to message me and I'd be happy to share some ideas with you. Let me have a look. I believe I have a link for a whole ton of different personal development, but I may just do a list of a few starter things, good places to start here. Some of our favorite podcasts, as well as some of our key favorite books to start with. But of course, there are so many areas and so many books that there's almost too many to list, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So I think I'll just list a few of them. But if you have a specific area for something that you're looking for, definitely post it here. If you have a book or a podcast you've read or listened to that you absolutely loved and you think everyone would benefit from, then definitely post it in the comments here so everyone can see it and everyone can benefit from what you've experienced, okay? Now, I'm going to move on to the clean week substance, well, not the substance, but the actual videos. Okay. Today we went back to, what's it called? Core. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. Core function. I said it in my notes. Look at that. Helps when you look at your notes. So we're back to core function. And today, I want you to really push yourself a little bit more, right? If before you were doing the very basic move, try 1 or 2 reps of the intensifier, or just do it a little faster, or do that squat a little deeper. Just for 1 rep even. Totally fine. If you realize you can't do it and you need to go back to the very basic and doing a not as deep squat or keeping your toe on the floor for those different taps and things like that, go for it. But you don't know if you're capable of doing more if you don't try. Okay. So the only way you're going to discover what you're capable of is if you try doing it. So, try kicking it up a little bit and don't feel bad if you realize you can't do it. Okay. There's nothing wrong with realizing you got to go back a little bit and keep doing the basic until you're a little bit stronger and then try again. Okay. So I know I found today for me, I was a little bit more balanced, although when you see my video, you'll see me toppling over a bit on a couple of those single-legged things. And a couple of them I had to do the basics. No problem. Doesn't matter. You're still doing it. You're still there and pushing yourself and challenging yourself and improving yourself and strengthening those muscles and establishing those habits just by doing it, regardless of what level you're doing at. Just finishing it. One of the things you'll see is for me and for those of you with kids or pets, I did have to pause a couple times. Mike was doing a puzzle and he wanted my help. But you know what? So what? I paused and then I kept going. That's fine. If it takes you a little longer than 30 minutes to finish, you've got to pause to catch your breath, or if you have to pause to deal with something or someone, then go for it. You just finish it. It takes longer, so what? No biggie. Okay. And just 2 days left. Okay. We have 2 days left, and these are workouts you've already done. Okay. So tomorrow will be the cardio and then strength. You've already done them once. Okay. So they're not brand new. You're going back to it and you get to push yourself and try something a little bit more. Don't forget, I am here for you. I'm here to help you. If you're having any struggles, any issues, any questions, any tips you're looking for, message me, comment. I am here for you. The whole community is here for you. Okay. We are here to help you get through this. We are here to help you with any ideas or just for, emotional encouragement, support, inspiration. That's what we are all here for. Okay. And me especially. But you are doing great just by getting to this point, okay? I'm really proud of all of you. And of course, as I talked about yesterday, don't forget to sign up to do the next thing. You can sign up for a full challenge pack. You can sign up for Beachbody On Demand. For the best deal is for a year. You may be tempted to do the 3 months. I'm telling you, the best deal is a year. And you can always cancel. There's a 30-day money back guarantee on everything. There is bottom of the bag guarantee on Shakeology. So if you've doing it and you realize it's not for you, you can get your money back. There's really no risk, only benefits. And of course, with the 30-day program, I am there to support you the entire way along for everything. Okay. So, don't forget that there are bonuses if you sign up by Monday night and for a program. And I think that's probably it. I don't have anything else I want to say except keep going. You can do this, even if you've been struggling, if you haven't started yet. If you've kind of been like hemming and hawing and being like, oh, I wanted to do this and now I haven't done it and now it's halfway through the week and I feel crappy and why bother now? BS. It doesn't matter when you start. When you start is when you start. It doesn't matter if you started with the rest of us or you start now. These videos are on there. You can still watch them and the workouts are still there. Doesn't matter when you started, okay? And don't forget to keep up with your nutrition, okay? Let's drink your shake and follow the nutrition plan. If you have any questions, message me, post it in here, and we will all be there to help you. Everyone has different things that they're good at, right? Meal planning is not like my major forte. Other people may have ideas on how to do things differently, how to help you out. So it's always great to post in here. Now, I just realized the time and it's about 15 minutes later than I realized. So, have to get ready for work. So I'm going to sign off now. So everyone have a fantastic day and I will talk to you all soon. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.